This lesson, go ahead and create some dummy data. So we've got some URLs here, and what we want to do is we only want to extract just the URL of the given data and then output that within the output column. And we're going to be creating a formula in order to manage that. So let's go ahead and open up the script editor and create a function, and we can just call it get and domain, and actually that should be underscore. So call it underscore get domain. We capitalize it because it is a formula. And then we're going to expecting with one parameter, which is a URL. Let's create some variables here that we can use. And the first variable is going to be the domain name. And then the second value, so we're going to be looking at what we've got for the matches. So let's go ahead and we're going to create another variable. And we can call that matches. So it's going to be returning back the matches. We're going to use a regular expression within the match in order to return back and get the URL match. So we're getting the URL value and then using the match method with the regular expression in order to return back the matching results. And this is going to produce an array. And then within that matches array, we can check to see if the matches the first value and then the second value within the matches array with the index value of 1 are going to be available. So they're going to be values that are being returned back as positive true values. And if that's the case, then we set the value of the domain to whatever we've got back for matches with an index value of 1. So this is going to be checking to see for the matching values that are being returned back from the regular expression that's being passed to the parameters that's passed in. And then ultimately what we want to return back is the domain name. So depending on what you want to look for, you can customize the regular expression to match and to return back whatever the parameters that you want. Going within the output, press the equal sign and then the formula bar, and then type in the formula that we just created. And then we need to pass in the parameter, and that's going to be coming from A2. And the result is going to be that it's stripped away that excess where it's got the HTTP, and this is all coming from the regular expression. So the results will vary depending on what were expectations and what we've set for the regular expression. So here it stripped out the subdomain example.org, removed out the path and the query string. In example, it removed out the index, so it's only just returning back only the domain name that's being listed here within the domain path. So it's stripping out the HTTP and stripping out everything past the /. And the same thing for the local host. So that's going to be the domain name that gets returned back in this case.